back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on the month of May. What is going on through the entire month? We're going to do an entire month recap, love and romance, everything that is happening for you in May of 2022. So per usual, my Etsy shop is always linked in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, you can find me there. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time to decide on what pile or piles that you want to choose. But we're gonna get right into it. So we have group 1 with the Sodalite Crystal Point and the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. We have group 2 with the Green Zebra Stone. We have group 3 with the Modern Witch Tarot and the Galactophane Crystal Point. Here's that. And we have group 4 with the Santa Muerte Tarot and the Finchonite Crystal Point. So there is that. So take as much time as you need to meditate on the piles if you need to do that. Other than that, we are just going to jump right in. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the Sodalite Crystal Point and the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, this is your May 2022 love reading. We're going to get into everything happening in love and romance for you. So let's just jump right in. Spirit, what are the overarching things for the month of May? What themes are they going to be dealing with? Group 1 with the Sodalite. What is the overall energy? Oh my God, for the month of May for them. Starting out with a bang, we got the wedding card and then healing family issues card, which immediately, wow, and then the soulmate card, Jesus. We got a lot going on for you guys. Immediately, I heard a chance to do things differently. So we have a wedding. The situation involves marriage is what it says at the bottom of this card. So definitely an energy of two coming together, you know, becoming one. Also an energy healing family issues, getting a chance to do things right or do things the way that you wish they would have been done for you. So this is like your own opportunity to start your own family, whatever family means, you know, for you, and to create your own perfect version of reality, perfect version of marriage, of partnership, togetherness, you know, whatever that looks like. And your head is what we have here. So wow, I love that energy coming in super strong. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, which is funny because this is going to be a double-edged sword, but it's going to be something that plays out throughout your entire wedding, throughout your entire... Sorry if anything is in a different spot. Group 1, the camera battery died right in the middle of the reading. So back to it. Honestly, I forgot exactly what I was saying, but I remember talking about there's definitely a chance to reestablish, you know, your own version of what home looks like. And I was saying there was a double-edged sword with that, but that's not going to all unfold in the month of May. It's going to unfold throughout your marriage. It's going to unfold throughout your relationship, where there's definitely an energy of you being able to forgive your parents because you understand how much strength, courage, character, responsibility, what it truly means to be a husband, a wife, a mother, a father, a family. So I feel like that's something that will unfold throughout time. But you're getting an opportunity. Like, this is an energy of you meeting like a potential future partner, future husband, future wife. And then we have the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate is what it says at the bottom of that card. So that one's honestly really straightforward. Definitely some heavy soulmate energy here. So let's see what else we get. What is the energy for group 1 in the month of May? Love and romance for group 1. What is the energy for group 1? Ooh, we have reconciliation and codependency that came out. So we're encompassing the entire month of May. So this is something that's also going to have to be dealt with. And to be honest, I feel like there's a coming together of the past so that you can bid it adieu. Unless this is a situation where this is someone of the past that you're starting this new beginning with, and you guys are like, you know, fully surrendering to the relationship at the same time, like, okay, let's do this, let's go all the way. Unless it's that kind of situation, this is an opportunity for closure for you. Someone from your past is returning to your life, is what it says at the bottom of reconciliation. At the bottom of codependency, it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So it's like, now that you're starting your own relationship, now that you're entering a space with someone who is willing to offer you marriage, is willing to offer you, you know, long-term partnership, Spirit is kind of challenging you to let go of the past, the person that you held space for because you still had hope, you know, that relationship would work out for you, that you could still have that. Spirit is like, okay, there's no need to sit and fantasize or, you know, wonder what if about that relationship, because you're getting closure on that, and you actually have an opportunity, someone with you in the 3D, like in the now, willing to surrender to you now. And it's, you know, someone who you have a high level of compatibility with. So we have the Ascending card, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. I feel like that's the space that you've been in for the last few months, if not the last year plus, of like really learning more and more about yourself. I feel like you could look at yourself a month ago and be like, I was close to ready, but I wasn't exactly ready. Like, I feel like going back every month, you can kind of say, okay, in April I learned this, in March I learned this, in, you know, February I learned this, in January I learned this. Like, there's something new that brought you closer and closer to love every month throughout time. We have the Golden Mirror. This one says self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Ooh. Very, very interesting. So this person that's offering you stability is the real deal here. So you're going to see the difference between love bombing, between a narcissist, someone who makes you want to please them. Therefore, you end up attaching value to them. Therefore, you end up seeing them further and further as the person you feel like you want to be with, when it's not even that. It's just that this person has created an energetic dynamic that makes you kind of crave them, that makes you kind of chase them. So that's really what it is. It's not that you, oh my God, love them so much. You see like seriously all the qualities in a husband and a wife from them. It's that they've created an energetic, you know, space that kind of puts you in a certain, you know, energy where you have these certain desires. So this is going to be different. What I can say is, if this relationship moves slow, for an example, which I'm not getting anything that it does, because what I'm getting is that this is going to be the real deal. But just to use as an example, if this person that is offering you this long-term stability, this soulmate, this marriage, if they're offering you some, you know, something long-term, make sure you lean on everything that you've learned, because you can't say, well, that person like gave me so much in the beginning, but this person is also someone you're ending things with. So that's a red flag, you know? You shouldn't be sure of someone. I feel like there's a such thing as love is at first sight to a degree, but on a very surface level, because love is shown through action. So just remember, like, you know, if you're like, man, my last person love bombed me, but where are they today? Did they turn out to be a narcissist? So that shouldn't be something that you're looking for. But you can self-sabotage if that's something that you're used to and you expect that to come from this person. Again, I'm not getting that they're going to be slow. I'm not getting that they aren't going to show you enough to satisfy you in the beginning. I'm just saying, look out for the differences. And just because this person is different or maybe different than other people you've dated, don't assume that that's a red flag. So we have the Mirror card here, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships that reflect our wounds, and introspection. So there's kind of like a Plutonian energy with you guys in the month of May of beginning and endings here. We have the Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So definitely a start of new beginnings, new understandings as well, which I feel like has been happening you for months and months. The Axe, this one says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So there's definitely an energy here where you have an opportunity to stop the pattern for sure. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories with the camera. So again, more Plutonian energy, like heavy on the beginning and endings for you guys, group one, in the month of May. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Spirit, for group 1 with the sodalite, the month of May, messages for them. Wow, very different. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this beginning will be pretty good. Seven of Swords is a self-sabotaging card, and the fact that it's in reverse lets me know you guys are in a really good space when this relationship is happening. So I feel like that's just a reminder. You kind of got to snap yourself out of it sometimes, you know? You have that split moment where you can react, and you can choose the older version of yourself or the newer version of yourself to act from. And I feel like it's something that you guys, you should be pretty good. Like, you guys have really built a solid foundation. Also, you've attracted this higher level offer to you. So this is Spirit telling you, make sure you put some respect on your name. You know, no one got you here but you. This love offer came to you because of the work that you've done on yourself. So just know that, group 1. You know, you've attracted this offer to you because as above, so below, so within, so without. You have worked on your within, and now it's reflected outside of you. Wow, Knight of Pentacles in reverse now. So you're probably going to get a King of Pentacles, someone very strong. 3 of Wands. It's going to come through unexpected though. So Spirit is saying, don't go out looking for this. Don't get impatient to the point where you start to put yourself out there and like present yourself to people. Spirit is saying, you know, you'll know when to act. You'll feel something in your spirit where it's like, ooh, I want to go to a bookstore today. Or just as an example, like, you know, oh, I want to do this today, and you know, so you get dressed up and you get ready to go, and you just go out. Also, I just keep getting this energy of don't feel like you're on display, you know, like don't display yourself and go out of your way to like do anything to like, anything you're supposed to do, you'll be called to do. Just leave it at that. Wow, we got the Lovers card here. Cool. Good for you guys. Wow, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Then we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a huge upgrade. And then we got that Lovers card there. So that's like you guys getting the best of the best. Like Spirit has saved its best person for you, group 1, and you're about to experience them, and it's going to be really good here. Wow. There's that beginning and ending. King of Cups. That's who it is. Woo! Congrats. I was so curious. I'm like, who's going to come out? Is it going to be the King of Pentacles? Is it going to be the Queen of Pentacles? Who's going to come out? It's the King of Cups. Wow. Someone very emotionally mature. Someone who's emotionally intelligent as well. Someone who wants to take care of your heart. Someone who wants to take care of you. Also someone who you have a lot of romance with specifically. So if you've dated like cold people, or you've, you know, been used to like this dynamic where it's like, I always forget in this deck too. I think this is, yeah, this is the Death card. If you've dated a lot of people who are cold, you know, this person's going to be very different. And then we have the Death card. So more of that beginning and ending energy, which is so funny because it's like, it's like everything just kind of happens at once. It's just kind of like this turnover energy that I'm getting. 5 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. This is so sappy and romantic, but it's just like suddenly you weren't alone anymore. Suddenly you didn't have to carry all the load by yourself anymore. Suddenly it wasn't just you and it wasn't me, myself, and I. It wasn't you and your child if you're a mother or a father, if you already have kids, you know. It suddenly you have this lovers, you have companionship, partnership, you have someone who is equally yoked. And I can't stress enough that you guys did the work. You had to upgrade your inner self, your inner universe, to attract this kind of thing to you. Okay, there is such a thing as like, you know, universe just like really doing you a solid and blessing you based on your heart, you know, just kind of giving you something that you haven't worked on, but it's so clear that you guys have worked for this and you're so deserving of this. And I'm just like in awe. This is amazing. Spirit, can you tell me about this new person? Can you tell me about this person offering group 1 this wedding, this marriage, this long-term partnership? Can you tell me about them? Ooh, the sacred flow of yes. Okay, I like it. You may have experienced a lot of no's in the past. It was always no, you're asking for too much, or it was always no, I don't feel like it, or it was always no, that's just not me. But like the sacred flow of yes, like the yeses are coming in, and it just feels so good to like get these yeses. And I get this energy of you guys kind of meekly asking for things or not asking for anything, and this person is giving to you. And here's the thing, you know, human nature, if you give someone like if your manager says you can go home early, you know, but you see that you guys are still busy. No, I'll stay to the end of my shift. It's fine. No, it's okay. You don't have to cut me. It's okay. I'll stay a little bit longer. No, we're still busy a little bit. I'll stay. You know, it's rare that you get somebody who'll say that unless, you know, they just need the bread. But like to offer someone less and to have them offer you more because that's how much they care for you, because it's important to them to treat you well, that is special. And that's what you guys have here, the sacred flow of yes. Because in the beginning, I kind of feel like you don't want to overstep your boundaries. You don't want to turn them off. You don't want them to tell you no. Like you don't want to offend them or something like that. And it's just like, you're being initiated into a time where it's just not like that. You'll grow, your confidence will grow as time goes on. But in the beginning, we got soul on fire, very passionate connection. In the beginning, you're a little meek, and that kind of goes away with time. Soul on fire. Oh my God, very passionate connection. I was going to say the intimacy is going to be amazing, but Spirit told me not to. And then I just did anyway. So there's that. But if you're someone who's like hypersexual, or if, you know, your physicality has been what you've leaned on to please men or women, I feel like that's why Spirit is kind of told me not to say that. And then I had to, but I feel like that's why Spirit's telling me not to say that, because Spirit doesn't want you to focus on the physical and get all hot and bothered like that's all this person is, or that's all this situation is so much more than that. And also Spirit doesn't want to put you back in that headspace where it's like you're feeling like you got to do that to please them. Like you're naturally going to want to be intimate with this person, but it's not something that you have to do to please them. And they're not going to treat you like a freaking, you know, pocket, you know what I mean? Like they're not going to treat you like a glory hole. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. I don't think I can really. Well, I had already did, so there's that. But they're not going to treat you like someone who's just a doll. You know what I mean? Someone just there for them to, you know. I'm gonna move off of this. You are epic. Is what that one says. So this person sees your value. We have you are magic at the bottom of the deck too. So I feel like this person is activating you in a way. It's like, I'm alive. You feel so much power. Wow. And it's like they need you, you know. Mushu makes Mulan. And that I'm alive is from Mulan. And Mushu, the little dragon, you know, it's like he was needed, and he makes the movie. He's so funny, and it's just like, you know, this person is reactivating you. You have thought a card from a different deck got mixed in, but it wasn't. You know, this person it's a very different dynamic. I gotta say, for you guys, group one, a very different dynamic. You're needed, you're wanted, you're appreciated, you're taken care of. And of course, don't expect to meet someone and get married in a month. I feel like this is when this is the month you're meeting them, and then so on and so forth. All of this will kind of unfold. And we have the purity card that came up. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So if you're wondering if you're ready, if you're wondering if you're deserving, Spirit is saying, look at you. Look at all the work you've done. And it's beyond celebration, because when I got the Seven of Swords in reverse and then the Page of Coins in reverse, I almost wanted to say, make sure you take some time to celebrate, but I didn't say it because it didn't feel like the right energy. And that's what Spirit is kind of highlighting. This isn't like, wow, look how far you made it. This is like, look at who you are now. It's deeper than that. It's not like, ooh, go celebrate, turn up. It's like, that's something to like really, really, really be proud of. And everything that you may be feeling and all of your doubts are washed away when you really look at yourself with a fine, you know, like a magnifying glass, and you really see yourself for who you really are. We have a magical gateway. You may be seeing some 1111. It takes courage to trust and venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. So Spirit is saying, listen, it is your time. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what all the readers have been talking about. This is your magical gateway. And yeah, it just feels like good. It just feels like all the good things. Even with all this other stuff happening, like with the codependency relationship you guys were in, or, you know, in a potential narcissistic situation you guys are in, we got the protection card at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying that is not your burden to carry anymore. It's a non-mother factor. It's a non-factor. It does not matter. We have the divination card. You've done the work, like, and it was a learning experience. It was always something that was supposed to happen, but never something that you were supposed to be trapped in. And now you're out of it. That in itself is a huge success. Like, I'm so proud of you guys. You did the work. This is the work that we be talking about. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So Spirit is telling you not to be fooled. I feel like there would be a little bit of temptation, but not really, because the death card looks a lot like the devil card in this deck, and this is the death card. So it's not the devil like, oh, there's temptation and it's going to be hard for you. It's kind of just like, you know, it's easy in a way, because it's like, you know, this is the clarity that not a lot of people get. And it's really, let me read this protection card. I keep thinking about it. This is, you know, the ending that people get where you can have proper closure, and it's just like something that you've already kind of put to rest in your heart. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. So if you've been thinking about doing any spiritual work, if you've been practicing spiritual work, make sure you protect yourself. You want to take, you know, keep up on your spiritual routine. That's a good thing for you to do right now too. Especially with everything going on in the world, there's a lot of, like, beyond psychic attack, that energy is just bleeding into your home. I'm finding myself being called to sage my house, you know, cleanse my house more than ever. Like, seriously, it's just like, dang, I ain't even had nobody over and I gotta cleanse my house again. I can feel this freaking energy, like, dang. And it's like, yeah, you need to, you know, consistently keep up on that spiritual protection, because just of what's happening in the world right now, especially if you're, I'm not even gonna get into it, but just make sure you cleanse your house, practice spiritual protection, make sure you're cleansing your own energy. I've been taking more spiritual baths than ever as well recently. Like, make sure you're protecting yourself. But we have the protection card here as well. So the fairies are definitely doing their job to protect you, your angels, your spiritual team. So that is what I have for you guys. Group 1, that is the entire month of May. What's going on for you? Beginning and endings is like the theme. If you want a private tarot reading, you can reach out to me on Etsy. That's where I do those there. It's always linked in the description. And other than that, that is what I have for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the green zebra stone, this is your reading. We're getting into a recap of the entire month of May to see what is going on for you in love and romance. So let's just get right into it. Spirit, can you give me the overarching themes for group 2, zebra stone, for the month of May? What's going to be going on for them? What are the overall themes for group 2? What are the themes for group 2? What's going on for group 2? Ooh. One more for group 2. Thank you. Wow, Spirit is being very clear about this message, okay? Stay optimistic about your love life is at the bottom of the deck. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. The overarching theme for the month of May for you came out crystal clear. So first of all, we have separation and trust. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You may be in separation already, and that's continuing in May, and Spirit is telling you to hold faith. Here's the thing, Okay. You deserve love. You are lovable is what it says at the bottom of that card. Give your relationship a chance, trust, and then free yourself. I get an energy here of creating a new dynamic with someone. And this may be a separation that you're initiating because you deserve love. Spirit is saying give them, give them a chance, give your relationship a chance to improve, give them time to come around. Even if they have an adverse reaction in the beginning, you know, we only have this set of circumstances because we're like, it's like if we weren't here, we wouldn't have to do something so extreme. You know what I mean? So because we're here in this space, we kind of got to go all in. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life is what it says at the bottom of that card. There's an energy of a separation that either you initiated or has already been going on, and it's because you deserve love. And Spirit is saying in order for this relationship to work out, we have to create a shift. So yes, it may be very uncomfortable, but the latter is just more pain and things being stuck and stagnant and sealing the foundation further and further. So it's kind of like, you know, if we want change, we have to take more of this extreme approach. Work on your partnership is what it says at the bottom of this card. I get an energy of you guys needing to grow together separately in order for the relationship to grow together. So if there's someone that you're dealing with right now, or if there's a separation that has happened even months ago, but you're starting to grow and learn that you deserve more and that you need more, I see you surrendering to the separation in the month of May. You're like, you know what, this is the situation, this is what it is. I need to work with this instead of against it, because the separation is already happening. The separation is already here. So I can either take advantage of this time and, you know, initiate the growth that's supposed to happen during this period of time, or, you know, it's kind of just like, we might as well, we're already here. So let's just surrender to it. The situation is calling for you to have faith is what it says at the bottom of the trust card. So Spirit is saying not all is lost in this situation. This doesn't mean that you're not going to get to come back together with this person, but it's clearly an energy of we gotta separate. We have to learn and grow. Things can't continue on as they have been. Ooh, there goes the twin flame card. Yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. We all know twin flame relationships can be really hard. Typically, twin flames have that runner-chaser dynamic. So tapping into this energy, this is exactly a twin flame journey. Like, this looks like a twin flame journey. We have the coffin card. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So if you guys are wanting a higher level of connection with this person, if you want to move to the next level of the relationship with your current person, we're going to have to go through this this transition. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth. Self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, or it says focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. That is exactly what you're meant to be doing at this time. If you've been bumping heads with someone, you got to take some time to cool off. You got to take some time to heal. You know, it's just like this person is adding negative things and you know, not treating you well, and Spirit is like, we got to heal from some of that stuff. Otherwise, it's going to bring something out of you that you never knew was in you. And it could get you in some trouble depending on how far you take it. Like, if you just allow someone to just beat you up emotionally time and time again, eventually that's going to come to a head. And I feel Spirit is definitely trying to avoid that. We have Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, and hesitation. So Spirit, I honestly get an energy with you guys that there are plans outside of you. I might come back to that one, but I'm being called to move into the tarot now. Yeah, I'm with Cupid's arrow. Spirit is kind of like, you know, you've tried as much as you could. Take some time to rest. Let me work on this situation. Or this could be like your spirit team, your guides, your angels, that kind of thing. What's happening for group 2 in love in May? Going on for group 2. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. It's like there's nothing else you can do to make this relationship grow, nothing else you can do to make this relationship go in a positive direction. So it's time to allow yourself to be taken care of. It's time to allow spirit to come through and shift the energy for you. So it's in your best interest to, Hermit, go within. Spend some time clearing out your energetic blockages, working on yourself, tapping into yourself, doing some healing. Full card in reverse, this isn't the time to try to start something yourself. Anything that comes to you will come to you. It will be offered to you. And the Knight of Pentacles is talking about some sort of offer here, so we'll see what that is. But with the Fool card, it's not your time to take action, to try to fix things. It's your time to really just receive and focus on self. Go into hermit mode, block yourself, protect yourself, you know, put yourself in a space where you're not open to be spiritually fooled with, physically fooled with. It's in your best interest to take yourself out of the mix at this time. And there's a conflicting, like a huge internal struggle here. We got the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. So that's definitely an energy of you, like, you're about that action. Like, this is an energy of someone which is like, you know, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to go head to head. I'm not scared of a little hard work. I'm not scared of, I just saw 8:08 on the clock. I'm not scared of a little hard work. I'm not scared of a little, you know, not scared to tussle, not scared of anything like that. Like, we can do this. Interesting. And I was getting this in the beginning, but I didn't want to say so. We got the Seven of Cups. So the underlying energy of your situation is there may be another offer coming to you, especially with Cupid's arrow coming in too, but it's going to be kind of unexpected and it's going to be an offer to you. So you may have the ability, it's kind of giving me two different energies. Perhaps you'll be whisked away by this person and things will just radically change in the month of May for you, like rather quickly. Or this could be an energy of you having multiple options. It depends on how this person reacts though. We have the Hierophant. Spirit is saying if you do the work, if you're in the right place at the right time, you'll know what the right place at the right time is because you will be led there. Or, you know, it's not, again, I don't feel like there's any action required. Any action on your part is not going to be action, you know. Hierophant, focusing on self within. This is going to come to you. So it's either going to be like, you know, someone kind of whisking you away and rapid change happening in your life where you're just, next thing you know, you're on a different path. You thought it was over. I wasn't born like anyways, it's a song. But anyways, we got the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's kind of like an energy of you feeling like, dang, it's all over, it's desolate, this is it for me. And then all of a sudden this beautiful, wonderful offer coming seemingly out of the sky, like out of nowhere. You didn't anticipate it. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Pentacles. So that's an energy of you kind of experiencing sadness and heartache. And then next thing you know, like this offer truly comes out of nowhere. The offer will differ from person to person. I just asked Spirit, like, okay, who is this coming from? And Spirit's like, they'll see. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there's no investment needed on your end. There isn't anything you're supposed to do. It won't help you to know who this is coming from because you'll some way, somehow get in your own way. Jesus Christ. Spirit just keeps drilling in, like, don't make any moves. Don't do anything. We got the Page of Wands in reverse. So I feel a new start coming to you, but a new start not having to be initiated by you. So that's kind of like the energy that I get here. Let's see. I'm going to pull from here. Spirit, what else can you tell me about group 2? What can you tell me? The Star. Wow. Good deal. Is this the Six of Cups? Oh my God, cool. We got the Six of Cups. I'm using a non-traditional tarot deck. This one is the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. And we got the Six of Cups from the traditional tarot deck, and then we got the Six of Cups from this one. This one says children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, romanticizing how things used to be. So I definitely get an energy here of divine timing and divine orchestration with this one. It's like things are really kind of happening to you, which I feel like is uncomfortable for you. But, you know, there's always going to be a shift in energy. Sometimes it's a season of hard work and you initiating things, you doing things, you taking inspired action. And sometimes you got to be in your season to receive. And that's just plain universal order, you know. You got to give and receive in balance, you know. So it may be a bit uncomfortable to receive and to allow things to happen to you, but that's truly what you're being called to do at this time. We got the Star. Have faith that the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel. I definitely feel that. We have Temperance, blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise. The power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. So for some of you, it's going to be love coming back into your life after a period of separation because you've done the work required for the separation. I feel like, you know, there's always a period of time where we're in separation and we just kind of like sit in that energy and shock and we don't take any action. We're just trying to like basically come back to consciousness and realize, oh my God, what has happened here? What do I need to do? Like trying to figure things out. And then it's like, okay, there's a period of time where you can either, like, a lot of people go back and they try to like end the separation, or some people like surrender to it and they're just like, okay, I'm gonna focus on me, and then they end up doing self-work. And that's the energy that I get with you guys. Honestly, it really is 50-50 though, whether or not this will be someone of the past or someone new. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, and impatient. News of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions. Finish what you start with this Page of Fire. So honestly, you'll see. You will see who this is. What else can you tell me for group 2, Spirit? What else is going on? A lot of repeating cards coming out of this deck. We got the Wise Counselor card, which would be the Hierophant in this deck. And then we got the King of Cups. I didn't even see this one. We got the Two of Air. Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Pretending that there is no problem, overanalyzing the situation. So you may be here now in this analysis paralysis. You're like, if I let go, things may end. Well, things technically have ended already, because there's going to be either a new beginning or this end is going to continue and you're not going to get back together. So it's like you might as well surrender to it anyways, because best case scenario, there's a new beginning. Worst case scenario, you stay frozen in time and it still never comes back together. So don't fight it. Also, I feel like your new beginning is going to come really kind of out of nowhere. Like it's going to be a shock. It's going to be a surprise, something you didn't expect, something you didn't orchestrate. We got the King of Water, trustworthy, honorable, devoted, and cautious. Someone you can completely trust. A situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, seeing a counselor. So I see you guys like helping yourself, doing a lot of self-worth. There may be someone that comes into your life that has the ability to help you, someone you really resonate with emotionally. It could be a friend, it could be a lover. But more importantly, someone you completely trust. I see a new beginning in relationships here. And then we have the Wise Counselor, unity with spirituality-minded community. Ooh, you may make some new friends. This kind of feels like your tribe. Ask the divine for help and trust that answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. So I see you guys kind of like self-exploring, really discovering what works best for you, what's the best road for you to take. You know, because I can pull cards until I'm blue in the face, but everyone has different things that work best for them. Ultimately, you have to choose what's best for you. And I may not say it, but that doesn't mean that it's not what's best for you. So we have Magical Gateway. It takes courage to trust, to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. You may be seeing 1111 as an angel number. Group 1 got Magical Gateway too. So a lot of new beginnings in the month of May I'm seeing so far. But for you guys specifically, That's Spirit talking about a new beginning. There's a lot of doubt you guys have, but we have believe in the magic, like a lot of confirmation. Spirit is really being, I feel like it's your guides more than anything, or your angels. They're really being really soft with you, like really kind of like, it's okay. Like, you know, like when a kid gets hurt, like that kid could be a brat the whole day, but when they really get hurt, it's like you kind of just disarm and you're like giving them the comfort that they need in the meantime, you know? It's kind of like that energy. Like even if you've gotten in your own way, or even if you don't feel like you deserve it, even if you haven't been listening to your angels, they're still here helping you, here for you. And it's not their life anyway to live, and they know that. So angels aren't going to hold shit against you. Believe in the magic. Open your eyes to see the magic that's all around you in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says that you are a part of nature and you are magical too. So Spirit is reminding you of your value and your magic, your ability to attract something to you, you know, through all of the work that you've been doing here. And then we have the wisdom card. So I feel like the overarching themes for you guys, there's a separation that's happening that you're starting to process, a magical gateway, so some sort of new beginning. And then also self-love, self-care, and, you know, wisdom and downloads are the main themes for you in May. Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy of wisdom to help you with a challenge. So yeah, you guys, tapping into this energy, I definitely see your spiritual team on standby. Like they are ready for war. They are ready for battle. They're like, whatever we can do to support you, whatever we need to do, whatever you need from us, we are here with you, ready, waiting to act, you know, active energy. We have overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. I get that for sure. I get a very mixed emotions energy from you guys, group 2. I do feel like you're overwhelmed, but you also have so much to be happy about. So it's just a bit of a bittersweet month for you, you know? We have the Father Gate, bold step forward, number 55. That was giving me 1111 energy. Whenever you see like those gateway, I always think of the gateway number 1111. We have Lay of the Land. I was going to say 43, maybe an important number for you. It may, because we have 34 now that came out. Lay of the Land, ancestral wisdom. So you guys may be breaking some generational curses, like the whole bloodline gets put on, the whole bloodline gets to level up because of the work you're doing in this life. So this is, you know, a big deal. We have the closing door, completion, number 5. That's crazy. We got 555 now, and that is literally what your entire spread has been about. We had the coffin before. We had separation, freeing yourself, like beginning and endings is exactly the energy. We have the Father Gate, then we have the closing door, completion. So there's definitely an end to a cycle, a painful cycle at that. Got to be real about it. But you know, they say as one door closes, another one opens, and that's exactly what we have here. So a bittersweet, heavy month in terms of like emotionally. It's a heavy month. We have gathering around, the power of community. I love when spreads turn out like this, where we have the same things coming out of different decks, because I was getting that energy before where it's like, oh, you may meet your spiritual tribe, you know, connect with some people that are really good for you, people who are going to be a part of your life moving forward. And then we have stars in the sky, limitless possibility, which exactly, literally, we had the fairy of the northern lights come out for you. A very mystical, magical energy around you guys at this time. And I feel like it's just your job to not create this, but just to surrender to what is, and to really protect and mother and you know, kind of protect yourself and give yourself warmth and kindness at this time. We got the Garden of Venus at the bottom of the deck, number 25. Rest and renewal. Beginning and endings, literally. That's what I have for you, group 2. That is what's going on in the month of May. And yeah, you can always hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. That's where you can find me, in the description. That was your reading. I'll talk to you later. Alright, if you chose group 3 with the Galacofane Crystal Point and the Modern Witch Tarot, This is your reading the entire month of May. What is going on in love for you throughout the entire month? We're going to get into it. Spirit, tapping into group 3 with the Galactophane crystal. What are the overarching themes in love for them for the month of May? What's going on in love for them in the month of May? Oh, wow. Cool, cool. I feel like you've been working, you've been manifesting, and you're finally like, I'm tired of manifesting. And that release is allowing you to receive. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And it's funny because you got like the angel behind her. So calling in your soulmate is definitely something that's happening energetically for you. You're calling your soulmate into you. Allowing yourself to receive, putting yourself in a state of receiving. And it's proving to be very effective for you guys. We got this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek is what it says at the bottom of the card. That's the only thing that I hate about the romance angels. They attach time to this, you know? So if you're watching this and it's the end of April, of course, that doesn't mean that you've necessarily met this person. So just keep that in mind. Don't even factor in time. This is a May reading, but we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like you guys have just been working, doing your thing, manifesting, calling in your soulmate, doing all the self-work, like really everything you were, you know, being called to do. And you're, again, attraction, you know, I don't chase, I attract. What's for me will simply find me. It's giving big, that mantra energy. So then we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I see you guys having a romance, stepping into a romance in the month of May. Keep that one there. Let's see what else we get. Spirit, what else can you tell me about the month of May for group 3? Just bursting. Yeah, I was getting that energy. It's just like feeling all the feels. Like we have the chemistry card. There's a strong magnetic attraction here is what it says. Again, more of that energy, like everything is kind of leading you. Like if you're magnetic, it comes to you. You see, like, you know, and it's just like, wow, an energetic match, a perfect match I'm feeling here. But with this chemistry card, I feel like both of you really digging each other. And that's what I love about chemistry is not just like a crush. Chemistry is two people interacting with each other. And the chemistry is created because both parties are equally invested. Both parties are equally putting in energy. You know, it's like a reaction. So we have the trust card. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So Spirit is telling you like, you know, get ready, Buttercup, because things are about to take off for you. We got let go of control issues at the bottom of the deck. Allow this situation to unfold naturally is what it says there. So again, driving home that idea that there really isn't anything particularly being called of you to do at this time. Again, just like that energy of receiving here is what I'm getting. Oh, cute. Oh my God. We have the I like you card. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date is what it says at the bottom of that card. And that's definitely the energy I get. It's like, ooh, this is cute. This is funny. This is making you giggle, childish kind of energy. We got the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. So you guys may be coming out of a dark night a little bit. I don't know what. Well, it could be. I don't know. I feel like there's just a drastic shift in energy here because it doesn't feel like dark night. Typically, when you're coming out the dark night, it's like, well, it could be. We'll see. It doesn't matter. No need to, you know, assign certain terms and conditions on it. But there's definitely a huge shift happening here. We have the cassette. This says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So you could be someone who overthinks. You could be an overthinker. But also I surprisingly get like a cute energy of this where it's like the cute little moments on your date with, you know, this person coming through. It's like you're replaying that in your head. Like, I don't know. I just get this childlike giddiness and optimism for you guys, group 3, where it's like, an energy of you, kind of like, ooh, like I can see someone getting ready for a date and they're just like running all around the house trying to figure out what they want to wear. It's really cute. We have the healthy choices card that came up, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. So the tides are changing for you guys, group 3. They're getting good. We got the seduction card, so someone has convinced you to get out of the house. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. At the bottom of the card it says third-party interference. I don't even want to acknowledge that because it's not your energy. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So a lot of growth you guys have been working on, a lot of work that you've been doing, turning out for the best for you. I definitely get like this energy of you guys like totally, wow. That's so funny. The world card wanted to come off the top. Full transition. And the thing about the world card is the world card is typically bittersweet. Like as good as it is, it's like you've gone through all of it. You know, the world is like everything exists in perfect harmony, but that means that there's bad times, there's good times, bad places, good places, negativity, harsh lessons, happy moments, you know, new beginnings, but also endings, you know, you get everything with the world card. So, King of Swords in reverse and the Four of Swords. This may be someone of the past that you're thinking about. You could, you know, Four of Swords, you can see that energy of what we were talking about before with the other card when it was saying like playing events over in your head and things like that. King of Swords in reverse is like, you know, someone, I feel like some of you guys are still stuck on someone of the past, kind of just like a bit sad that that relationship didn't work out, which is normal and natural. Allow yourself to process. There's so much to be excited about though. I feel like that energy will override any sadness you kind of have at this time. The moon in reverse is a newfound sense of purpose. Nine of Swords in reverse. No tears left to cry, baby. Like I see you guys, you know, kind of like, you know, things turning over for you. Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Wow, that's a release. That's a release for sure. That's an energy of being like, I can accept the things that have not worked out for me and not dwelling on it anymore. The Fool card in reverse at the bottom of the deck, that's acceptance. That's a hard pill to swallow. So that's definitely something to be proud of. We got the Three of Wands. I was just talking about this too. You know, there's always going to be temptation around. But I feel like you guys are learning to accept the good and the bad. I feel like you guys are expecting best case scenario because you know you deserve it. Expecting whatever comes through. It's like you're ready. You know, you're a warrior. You really are. Yeah, that Devil card is like an energy of temptation, an energy of the harsh lessons, an energy of the things that haven't worked out for you. But I don't see you guys like sitting on this. I don't see you guys, you know, being upset or sad about this. With the Three of Wands, that's just like an energy of, I'm ready for whatever comes. And I accept the world as it is. I'm not trying to force things. The Fool in reverse at the bottom of the deck again. An energy of like, you know, this is what it is sometimes. So definitely coming full circle. I think you guys are about to be out of the mix. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were like, I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to, you know, speak something getting excited, but we have the Hangman in reverse. Let's see. Spirit, what is that one about? Why is the Hangman in reverse? The Sun and the Hermit in reverse. Honestly, this is like an energy of getting excited. I feel like you don't want to be in the house, but Spirit is saying like everything in, what's the word I'm looking for? Everything in balance, I guess. Not the word I was looking for, but the same thing. Everything in balance, everything in moderation. There it is. Because this is like an energy of sun. You can feel the tides of change. It's like you're literally looking outside and it's like the sun comes out. Like you can literally feel that there has been a pretty dramatic shift in your life. And Spirit is saying, you know, don't go too stupid, too crazy, too soon. Like Spirit is saying, like, let's just chill. relax, have fun, enjoy yourself, but don't start like, spending too much. Don't start doing anything too crazy. That's basically the energy, because I see you guys like, it's just kind of like you're having a good time, and then you just start to get a little bit sloppy or a little too excited, and then you start to a swords in reverse, just kind of acting as if you don't like, it's on the total other side of the spectrum. Like I feel like you guys are kind of coming out from a dark night. We got 111 on the clock too, so some sort of manifestation energy happening here for you guys. But it's like you don't want to go from a dark night to a point where you're on the total other side of the spectrum. Try to find like a good balance in the middle, because the other side of the spectrum may be too much indulgence, too much fun, etc. Spirit, what else can you tell me for the month of May for group 3? What else is going on for them? What's going on for group 3, month of May? I'm going to take those. Sorry, that one and these two. We have divination, wait for winter, and find balance. So there's something that you're trying to manifest that's coming together in winter. And it's funny because before I was about to say, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were married by the end of the year, but Spirit's like, nope, don't go too far. Don't say too much. So for some of you, wait for winter is like when things are taking a really serious turn. That could be you getting engaged. That can be things stepping up even further. But in the month of May, I do see you meeting the person. Find balance says, find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So again, more of that energy of moderation. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So you guys may be in a place where you're trying to manifest money, love, all of these things at once. And the energy that I'm getting is Spirit is saying, like, there's a breakthrough coming through in the month of March. There's a breakthrough coming through at the end of the year. Try not to try not to put your manifestations in a box. Divination, embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So definitely spend some time tapping into your higher self, tapping into your spiritual journey. Purity, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart within, and you will find the answer to your question. So I feel like there's a kind of when, how, what you guys really, really, really want to know. Like, I feel like you guys don't want to be left in the dark, not a moment longer. You're like, I've been patient enough, universe, like, give me the tea. And for whatever reason, Spirit is kind of being a little mysterious with this one, which is all about that's a perfect description of moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm your emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. And then we have fairy spotting. So I feel like the next thing, whatever that is, the next thing is going to kind of come to you. Like, the next person to help you on your spiritual journey, or whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that's going to help you, it's going to come to you and kind of unexpected. And it's this way for a reason. I had Spirit do this to me recently, because if I get too much time to think about something, I'm going to not do it. I'm someone who, like, sometimes I can, like, start overthinking, and I always think I'm right. I really do. So, like, I start to be like, okay, nope, there's this and this and this reason why that's not a good idea, and then I don't end up doing something. So recently, Spirit has been guiding me with some messages that kind of come up right away. It's just like right away. Like, and then it's like something that I have to kind of do in that moment, or it's going to be too late. So I feel something like that happening for you guys, where like Spirit is telling you your next step or whatever. It's going to come to you like out of nowhere. We got fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So Spirit is just telling you to step into trust at this time. And we did get the trust card that did come out for you. Spirit, what else can you tell me? We got trustworthy guidance and steady progress. Trustworthy guidance says, you received a wonderful idea and it is an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that every step of the way you'll be safe. Ask for and be open to receiving support and anything you need related to this idea. So Spirit is kind of like, yeah, that's exactly what we were just talking about. Like, this can be trusted. It's coming to you kind of out of nowhere. It's coming to you where you have to act on it kind of like rather quickly. You're not getting an opportunity to say no or to question it too much. So just know, whenever you need that next step, it will come to you, but it's not going to come when you think you need it, because I don't see that you're really in control of this journey. It's something that your angels and Spirit is kind of aligned for you. So we have steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress that you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We clearly see the contribution that you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So Spirit is like, we see the work you've been doing. We see, everything that you've invested here, and, don't you worry. We have energy work. So I feel like your spiritual body is what needs your attention the most at this time. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. The body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So right now, honestly, I feel like there's an energy here of just focusing on self, just kind of getting yourself ready. Preparation is really the energy. And as much as I try to dig into it, like, okay, but Spirit, can you give me a little bit? I'm getting a no. So we're going to have to keep going. We have the entrepreneur card at the bottom of the deck. So that may be something helpful for you to tap into, your entrepreneurial side, any business ideas that you have at this time. Especially since, like, Spirit is saying, basically there's really nothing being called of you. Everything is going to kind of come to you, your next step, your next, whatever it is, everything's coming to you. So this would be a great time to tap into that business you've been thinking about, develop those plans further. Also an energy of starting that, spending your time in other ways. We have it says feast of plenty. I thought it said fast and plenty. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. Oh my God, that's so scary. But it's not a scary thing at all for you guys. There's a diamond on top of it. There's a bee right here symbolizing the hard work. You got the leaves at the bottom symbolizing growth, and it takes time. You know what I mean? I was just looking out the window the other day to see if there was any trees that have finally started to sprout. You're actually watching this video once trees have already sprouted. But I'm just like impatient, like, okay, as the days go on, I'm ready for it to be like full on summer. And Spirit is really kind of saying, like, everything in due time. So we have first breath and gathering around. The power of community. You guys may be introduced to your spiritual team, a new spiritual team, also your spiritual community, like souls like you on this earth, incarnated into a body who can help you during this time, who can support you during this time. So be on the lookout for that. And then we have first breath, which is beginner's mind, a lot of 20 energy. We got 26, 21, and number 20 itself. So a lot of twos here with you guys. Spirit is basically saying, just be ready. And then we have the Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. This is number 25. You guys got a lot of 20 energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we have straddling worlds, wandering between realms. This is number 52. So the opposite of rest and renewal, and that's at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is kind of saying you're still in a transition phase, and I feel like Spirit is just like, listen, I done told you what's coming now. Now you can at least have a breath of peace in the meantime while you're waiting for it, but there's nothing needed on your end, nothing you need to do. I don't need you getting excited for this journey and activating your masculine energy and starting to try to go get it. Just be open to receive. So that's what I have for you guys, group 3. Things are going to heat up in the month of May for you. And yeah, if you need a private tarot reading, you can always find me in the description below on Etsy. And other than that, that was your reading. I'll talk to you soon. All right. right, if you chose pile 4 with the Finchonite crystal point and the Santa Muerte Tarot, this is your reading. What is going on in the month of May for you in love? So let's see what we got. Spirit tapping into pile 4 with the Finchonite crystal point. What are their overarching themes in May? Got worth waiting for. Spirit, what else is going on in May for group 4? What are the messages for group 4? Religious factors. I feel like you guys have been waiting a long time. Spirit, what is going on for group 4 in the month of May? Ooh. All right. So let's start here. We have give your relationship a chance in getting to know each other. At the bottom of give your relationship a chance, it says work on your partnership. So I immediately getting an energy that this is related to worth waiting for, because I'm definitely seeing that you've been doing a lot of self-work. Divine timing is at work in your love life is what it says at the bottom of that card. A lot of self-work. So tapping into this energy is almost like Spirit is trying to get you prepared, and has been for months. And then I see like this rosebud, and it's like kind of finally blooming. Actually, it's not a rose that I'm seeing. It's a budding flower, but it almost looks like a tulip. That may be something significant to you. You may have a tulip festival in your city. You may have tulips in your yard. Tulips may be your favorite flower. I'm wondering why that specific flower came up. I would look up the symbolism of tulips as well. But we do have getting to know each other. So I do see some action for you guys, but it's kind of just like a slow, it's coming on slowly. There's a slow buildup. It's not super sudden. It's giving a very healthy, hearty connection type of energy. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this may be someone that you've already been having your eye on. Like this may be a person that you've had your eye on for a while, and things are finally starting to pop off and turn for you guys, and Spirit is like, okay, you know, things are happening, act natural. It's kind of the energy that I get with this one. So we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others is what it says at the bottom of that card. And this may be for your spiritual team as well. So ask your spiritual team for support. Ask your spiritual team to help you not to self-sabotage, to help you remain calm, to help you remain patient, whatever you need at this time. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I feel Spirit kind of saying, especially with this retreat card, and I was getting the energy from the beginning, like this has been quite the wait. Things have taken a long time to get to this point, to develop, to finally freaking pop off for you guys. And I feel like that's because you went through a spiritual transition, and either you had to get better in alignment for this relationship, or that's just where you were in your life. But definitely getting an energy of this has been a long time coming, and a huge part of that is because you've been spiritually changing. So Spirit is saying, of course not. You haven't attracted as many love offers recently, but are you the same as you were when you were at your peak? Like think of your peak in your life when you got the most love offers. Are you still that person? You know, we got to be real about it. We can't just look at one thing and because it allows us to get upset or disappointed, and we start to feel like there's work that we need to do, or we need to be doing something else. And it's like, you know, you're not that same person that you were when you were getting all those love offers, though. That's not exactly, unless that version of yourself is something to aspire to, but beyond aesthetics, you know what I mean? Like, let's not put that much energy on that. I say beyond aesthetics because me personally, I've had this moment where I looked back at the older version of myself. I was like, dang, I was looking good. You know, I got all these love offers, but I also was like really kind of the lowest version of myself, to be honest. Like my mental at the time was shot. Like it was such a dark time for me. So just remember, everything in order. Everything's really happening for a reason for you. Everything has a divine reason for you guys. We have the retreat card. It's time to disconnect from the world is what it says at the bottom of that card. So I feel like this retreat has been here for a while. I kind of feel you guys coming out of that though. Spirit is saying, you know, there's still going to be there's still a little bit like of a slow bit energy here. And we have the talking card, which just reminds me of the talking stage. It's like you're finally making some progress. But I don't know why Spirit keeps talking about time here, like, or not rushing and things like that is very important for you. If you allow your emotions to lead you, I feel like that can like get you totally off track. So just be mindful of that. We have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. So I get that hovering energy, like you've been waiting by the phone, you've been waiting for things to pop off. And I feel like things are finally starting to pop off, but I don't know. There's just like this, I don't know. I feel like this slow energy. We'll see. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So there's a reason, and I feel like your spiritual team has been very quiet. Like I'm hearing whispers, very quiet in the background, not revealing things to you, not telling you everything that's going on. They haven't been communicating with you lately. And I'm personally still trying to figure that out because that's how my, you know, spiritual journey has been. For whatever reason, Spirit has not been giving me, and I can't say anything. I don't want to like upset my angels, you know, because maybe it's just I'm not hearing what I want to hear, but I've been hearing plenty, you know, and I would lean towards that more than anything. So I resonate with this energy. I feel like you guys are like, man, my guides haven't been communicating with me like they used to. Like, what is going on? We have karmic relationship, healing heart, and coffin. The coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So there's something ending and something beginning here. This healing heart has been around for months for you guys. I feel like 3 to 5 months you've been already on this healing journey and really surrendering to the internal healing, the inner child healing, tapping into your shadow self, forgiving yourself for things that you've done. Like I feel like this energy has been here for a while. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships and addiction. And then we have the karmic relationship. So this is probably what you're being freed from. I feel like perhaps it's important for you not to make any noise because of this karmic. There may be someone that has pull with you, like a karmic relationship, someone that, and I just saw 8:08 on the clock or on the camera. So there's an energy here of you like keeping things on the hush, also Spirit keeping things on the hush, almost as to not disturb this person energetically. This person that you always seem to be in a loop in, like it's like Spirit is trying to quietly get you out of that situation or away from that person. I get an energy here of, you know, things being really hushed and quiet because Spirit doesn't want you to wow out. And before I'm like, why though? Why can't you be happy and excited? And it's not that you can't be happy and excited, but Spirit is like, I don't want you to make a wave. Listen, we are in times, I'm not like, you know, one of the spiritual warfare girls, like evil eye everything, love and light everything, spiritual warfare, but we are in times where if you make yourself available and put yourself out there and make yourself known and put yourself into the projection, you can be swept by very, very quickly and, you know, used for someone else's agenda. Like I get an energy of either not ruffling the feathers of a karmic relationship, someone who won't let you go until you're completely safe, locked into this new relationship where they cannot touch you. Or two, this could be like low vibrational energy, friends, family who low-key want you to be stuck where they are. So, you know, if you start talking about, oh, I got all this popping off, stuff might start going left. You know, people may not be happy for you. This could also be the energy of like, just low vibrational entities that want to steal your joy, your happiness. And it's not just so you can be unhappy, it's because love is the highest vibration. And what's right next to love? Joy, happiness. Then we go to like the middle, peace, contentment. Then we go a little lower, we got desire. Then we go a little lower, we got depression, you know, like the whole scale. So if you're at your peak and you're in a happy vibration, if the enemy or if low vibrational energies, entities, demons, whatever, can steal your energy, they're going to get the most out of you. And that's why they come at that time. So spirit, because I've been trying to figure it out since the beginning of this reading. I'm like, why is everything so hush? And spirit is saying, like, you're kind of running off, you're running off on the plug here. Like, you're kind of escaping in the dark of night, and spirit has got, it's covering over you, keeping you protected. And you know, you don't want to make any waves, especially to someone you have a karmic relationship with, because they're gonna feel that. Any karmic ties you have with someone, those karmic relationships, it's like they can feel you. It's crazy. Okay, so fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you is what that card says at the bottom. So I feel you guys kind of running off from a karmic relationship, and spirit is trying to keep everything under wraps. Don't start posting what you're doing. I know. Especially if you're a social media girl, a social media boy, I know. It's hard not to post what you're doing, especially when you got aesthetic drinks and you're at an aesthetic restaurant and you're enjoying life. But even on a safety level, like, you don't want to be posting everywhere you're going. It's crazy, like, we're in crazy times, and I'm not a crazy time person. I'm very optimistic, but listen, you just got to be safe. Protect yourself, you know. So anyways, definitely a well-deserved turn of events for you guys. We have the Eight of Pentacles. You've built such a solid foundation on your own. Nine of Cups. You've really grown, like, spiritually. Your heart space has really grown. I'm getting like 528 energy, like the heart chakra. You may have been listening to 528 frequencies lately, but there's definitely an energy of specifically growth in the heart chakra. So you're ready. You've built the foundation. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You're ready to give. You know, you're open, you're ready, you're perfect. You're in the perfect position. So we have the Knight of Swords. You'll know exactly when to strike. So we have the Strength card. And the, I'm just laughing because I was looking at this Knight of Swords card, and I'm looking at him like kind of doing tricks, like putting the sword down his throat. And I just imagine you, like, I don't know why I was getting like this act natural energy, like you're trying to confuse the enemy by just being random. I was just getting that energy. That's someone's chaotic energy, chaotic, funny energy coming into the stream. I love people like that. So that's you. That's super funny that I felt your energy just then. But we have the Strength card and the Six of Wands in reverse. So this isn't something you can rush, and this isn't something you want to come out with. This is something that it's just like an opportunity, and it's like act natural, no sudden movements, like type of vibe I get here. So Strength card, what I can say is you're ready, but spirit doesn't want you to get too excited, because when you start to get excited, you start to get sloppy. We got the Seven of Wands, the Sun in reverse, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we got Judgment. Ooh. I was like, why is there such a freaking sinister energy here? There is something around you guys. I don't mean to scare you, I really don't, but there is something around you, or someone around you who does not want to see you happy. And this could be a generational curse, where it's like an energy that has haunted your family for years. And it's like, if you know, low vibrational energy, entity, demon could have its way, you'd be stuck there forever. You'd continue to perpetuate this energy and pass it on to your kids. And I feel like that's why everything is so hushed, because this really is serious. Like, and if you know me, especially if you've watched videos on my other channel, you know, like, I'm optimistic, you know what I mean? And it's just like an energy like this that's even slowing me down, where it's like, this is really the time to play your cards right. King of Swords, like, under Judgment, like, this is the time to be serious, because, you know, if you're freeing your entire bloodline from a cycle of low vibrational, non-fulfilling, toxic relationships where it's just screaming, yelling, chaos, poverty mindset, lack of love, like, that's why this is such a big deal. And I find it hard. Well, it could be a really, really, really bad karmic. You would know if that's you, though. Karmic also, karma can be passed on. karma is what those, it's kind of like, you know, when your parents pass, if they have debts to pay, that's going to get passed on to the children. That's kind of like the same thing with generational curses. You know what I mean? That can get passed off to you from your parents, but it can also, like, you can attract that because there's a debt that kind of needs to be paid, or an energy that needs to be balanced that, you know, your kin was responsible for. So devil come to collect, you know, from you. So I feel like it's really serious business, and I feel like that's why Spirit is making this so, because in the grander scheme of things, this is something to really be excited about. But I feel like Spirit is just like not having, like, I keep getting reverted back to this energy where it's like, this is serious business. You know, you're gonna be living the life. Okay, the time to celebrate is when you're on vacation with your bae. You know, when you're married or in a life partnership and y'all are on vacation and you're free, you know, living with them, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Curse already broken, you done already shook and escaped in the middle of the night, you know, from this karmic relationship, karmic person, karmic cycle. That's when you can celebrate and you know, kind of like, but for now it's just kind of like, you know, keep up with the distraction energy. Don't share. This isn't the time to share. Let me go on to another deck. Let's see, Spirit, what else can you tell us at this time? What's going on in the month of May for group 4? Precious time. More time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. What else is going on for group 4 in the month of May? Oh, I just dropped all the cards. We have protect your dreams. You may want to get a dream catcher, or you may want to put some water. Well, that's probably actually not even going to help you because that will intensify your dreams. Spray your bed down with Florida water. Sage your bed, especially, you know, because you spend 8 hours, most people on average, in that thing a day. So that's collecting all that energy. And as you sleep, and, you know, the things of your subconscious are kind of seeping out and you're getting into the dream space, that energy is all over your bed, projecting from you all over your bed. So sage your bed, spray some Florida water. If you have like frankincense essential oil, mix that with some water in a spray bottle, spray your bed with that. Also mint is really good for banishing. So if you want to mix some mint with some oil, also that keeps spiders away. So that's a herbalistic way, especially as it's getting hot, to keep the spideys away. Put some mint essential oil and water in a spray bottle, and you'll see way less spiders. And I have a spider issue in my community. Just like where I live is right next to land that's protected by the Nature Society. So it's like fresh land, never touched. So it's like I'm right up on it too. So you gotta keep up with the mint water because you don't want to, like, you know, kill the spiders, but just keep them out of your house. Protect your dreams. You're the guardian of precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. This is actually a card talking about not the literal dream space, though. This is a card about like the things that you want, the things that are happening in your life, the things that are coming to fruition. As you're seeing that happen and getting excited, you know, it's like you want to share this. This is what's happening here with the celebration card. You know, you're meeting another diamond in the rough, someone who's going to be very special and important to you moving forward. And Spirit is telling you to protect that, protect your family. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way, so that'll be exciting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the healing heart card. So confirmation of that energy I was getting before, where it's like, you know, you're really breaking some generational curses here. Now is the time for you to give and receive healing. Everyone has the natural ability to heal, yes, even you. So you may feel underqualified. You may feel like, why would Spirit have me doing this? Why me? But you're the chosen one. It was always going to be you. It was always supposed to be you. we have the Will-O-Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Freaking mic drop, you guys. Freaking mic drop. Treasures hidden in the shadows. That's what we've been talking about. I kept saying midnight. Like it's like you're escaping and the thief, like a thief in the night, like you're just escaping. And treasures hidden in the shadows. Spirit is saying, yes, I am keeping things under wraps. You can't see them, but that does not mean that it isn't coming. And there's plenty to be excited about, but I don't want you to get too excited and start sharing and yappa, 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 yappa. If you know, you know, it's from a funny video, but... Deep diver, diving into a task. And number 10 here, you may be seeing some 1010 as an angel number. We got Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. Your entire spread has been about timing, like seriously, timing, 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 timing. So everything is you know, gonna happen exactly as it should. And then we have the Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. So all the seeds that you've been planting, everything that you've been planning and training yourself to do and preparing yourself for is finally coming to fruition. I'm so happy for you guys. That is your May monthly love reading. If you want to get your own private tarot reading, my Etsy shop is always linked in the description below. And other than that, that is what I have for you guys today, okay? I'll talk to you soon.